Hello students, in unit 14 we are going to see organometallic compounds. Organometallic compounds means it is a organic compound with carbon metal direct bond. If the metal directly bonded with carbon means that compounds are called organometallic compounds. Example, CH3 MgI, methyl magnesium iodide. Name of the compound, methyl magnesium iodide. Ethyl magnesium bromide. Another compound, ethyl magnesium bromide. So we can see this carbon directly bonded with magnesium. Here also this carbon directly bonded with magnesium. So we can say they are organometallic compounds. See, this carbon magnesium bond usually covalent bond, but which is highly polar in nature. What do you mean polar in nature? Even though mutual sharing of electron, covalent bond formation, carbon having more electronegative character than magnesium. So it will carry partially negative charge, magnesium will carry partially positive charge. So it will have polar nature in this covalent bond. Let us see the preparation of some organometallic compounds. Usually we will prepare Grignard reagent. Alkyl magnesium halide compounds are called Grignard reagent. We can take the solution of alkyl halide with ether, which is passed over the pieces of magnesium. Now what will happen? This solution will dissolve the magnesium metal. Finally, it will produce alkyl magnesium halide compound. So this alkyl magnesium halide compound also called Grignard reagent. Let us see one preparation. Iodomethane CH3I react with magnesium in the presence of ether medium. Just we can insert the magnesium between CH3 and I. We will get methyl magnesium iodide. One of the Grignard reagents we have prepared. Usually these Grignard reagents are used in industries to prepare other compounds like alcohols, carboxylic acids, aldehydes, ketones. Like several organic compounds we can prepare by using Grignard reagent. Here that carbon, because of electron density, will carry the negative charge, so it can act as a carbene ion or nucleophile. We are going to prepare primary alcohol from Grignard reagent. Let us take formaldehyde. If you want to prepare primary alcohol, you have to take one of the reactant formaldehyde. Formaldehyde react with Grignard reagent. It will produce primary alcohol. So methyl magnesium iodide, you can take it. Now this CS3 will carry partially negative charge, magnesium will carry partially positive charge. So this carbon double bond also, O will form partially negative charge, carbon will form partially positive charge. So this positive charge will attack negative charge CS3 group will attack positive charge carbon. This positive charge MgI will attack negative charge oxygen. So double bond will reduce into single bond. We can add CS3 in this carbon, MgI in this O group. So we can get H CH3 O MgI then H, followed by hydrolysis reaction. Hydrolysis means reaction with water. If you take water, what will happen? Water will ionize H plus OH minus. So OH MgI will go. You can substitute hydrogen in the oxygen. So let us write the product CH3 CH2 OH. So OH attached carbon having 2 or more hydrogen. So one of the primary alcohol, ethyl alcohol, we have prepared. So formaldehyde, if you take with Grignard reagent, we will get primary alcohol. In case if you take any other aldehyde, we will get secondary alcohol. Other than formaldehyde, any aldehyde if you take, we will get secondary alcohol. Let us take acetaldehyde. CH3COO H. Acetaldehyde react with Grignard reagent methyl magnesium iodide. So as usual, partially negative charge in the CH3, magnesium partially positive charge. Here carbon partially positive, oxygen partially negative. So this minus group will attack positive group, positive group will attack negative group. So we can reduce the double bond into single bond. Let us write the reactant into product. CH3 C. Here CH3 group is attacking. In the top, oxygen is added with magnesium iodide. Here we have hydrogen. On hydrolysis reaction, as usual, H plus OH minus. OH with this Mg will go as a side product. You substitute the hydrogen in the oxygen. We will get CH3 COH H CH3 2-propanol. It is example for secondary alcohol. How? The OH attached carbon having only one hydrogen. So one hydrogen present in the alpha carbon means we can say that is secondary alcohol. If you want to prepare tertiary alcohol, we have to take ketones with Grignard reagent. Let us take one ketone, acetone, CH3 COO CH3 reacts with Grignard reagent CH3 MgI, partially positive, negative, partially positive, partially positive, partially negative, negative to positive, positive to negative. So double bond becoming single bond. Let us write the product intermediate CH3. Here CH3 is connected in the carbon. The top O is connected with MgI, followed by hydrolysis. This carbon having another CH3 also. So if you add water, H plus OH minus, OH with the MgI will go out. We can substitute hydrogen in the oxygen. So we will get tertiary alcohol 2-methyl-2-propanol. Why it is called tertiary alcohol? OH group attached carbon does not have any hydrogen. So we can say that is tertiary alcohol. So we have prepared tertiary alcohol by taking ketone with Grignard reagent. Even we can prepare aldehyde from Grignard reagent. We have to take ethyl formate, one of the ester compound called RC double bond OR. If you find like this structure, we can say that functional group name is ester. So we are going to take ethyl formate HC double bond OC2H5. Ester, the name of the compound is ethyl formate, which is treated with Grignard reagent. We can get aldehyde functional group. How? As usual, CH3 will attack the carbonyl carbon, MgI will attack the oxygen. Here also double bond will reduce into single bond. So what is the intermediate? Hydrogen is there, COMgI. Here CH3 is attached in the carbon OC2H5. But usually next step we will do the hydrolysis reaction. But here just we are going to remove MgIOC2H5 group. Now what will happen? This bond will migrate here to form double bond. So CH3 double bond OH, CH3 C double bond OH, that is nothing but acetaldehyde. So from Grignard reagent we have prepared acetaldehyde also. Another product, magnesium connected with iodine as well as eth oxide group OC2H5. Listen, if you take excess amount of Grignard reagent, again it will form as a secondary alcohol. So you should take limited amount of Grignard reagent for preparation of aldehyde. Even you can prepare ketones. How will you prepare ketones from Grignard reagent? We have to take ester chloride compound like ethyl chloroformate. We can prepare ketones from Grignard reagent. So we have to take ethyl chloroformate C2H5O C double bond O Cl. This compound only called ethyl chloroformate. We can react with Grignard reagent. Then what will happen? CH3 will add in the carbon, MgI will add in the oxygen. So double bond becoming single bond. So we will get the product C2H5O COCH3 COMgI CH3, we have Cl. Now we can remove MgICl together. Now what will happen? We will get first ester compound Then we will get alcohol, sorry, ketone. Listen, the intermediate will form C2H5O, C double bond O, CH3. Now it is undergoing hydrolysis reaction. On the hydrolysis reaction, what will happen? It will react with oxygen. It will give ketone compound. This reaction only for preparation of ester, not for ketone. So this reaction, preparation of ester compound. If you take ethyl chloroformate, we will prepare ester compound. Now only we are going to prepare ketone. We can take diethyl ester compound. We can prepare ketones from diethyl ester compound. Then it is treated with methyl magnesium iodide. We'll add CH3 MgI in the oxygen. So we'll get C2H5, C double bond O, OC2H5. Here O is connected with MgI, C is connected with CH3. Now this MgI OC2H5 will go out. We can make the double bond between carbon and oxygen. C2H5, C double bond CH3. So ethyl methyl ketone, or we can say 2-butanone. One of the ketone we will get. Ethyl chloroformate, if you take, only ester will form. If you take diethyl ester, we will get ketone product. We even we can prepare carboxylic acid by using carbon monoxide with Grignard reagent. Take carbon dioxide, not monoxide. Carbon dioxide is treated with Grignard reagent. Partially negative, partially positive, partially positive, partially negative. So negative will add in the positive carbon, positive will add in the negative oxygen. Double bond becoming single bond. O double bond C. O is connected with MgI. Here carbon is connected with CH3. Then on hydrolysis, we will get acid group H2O, H plus OH minus. MgI OH will go as a side product. Now hydrogen you substitute in the oxygen. We will get CH3, C double bond O, OH, acetic acid. So we can prepare carboxylic acid by using Grignard reagent. Even lower ether you can convert into higher ether. That means less number ethers are converted into high number. Here we have to take halogenated ethers like chlorodimethyl ether, dimethyl ether is treated with Grignard reagent. So it will give ClMgI. The place of chlorine we can substitute CH3. So the product CH3O, CH2, CH3. So 2-member ether is converted into 3-member ether. So we can say lower halogenated ether is converted into higher ethers. We can prepare cyanide compound. Grignard reagent with cyanogen chloride. CH3 Mgi with cyanogen chloride. MgICl will go. Cyanide you can substitute. So CH3Cl methyl cyanide with MgICl. We can prepare cyanide compound also. Even alkanes we can prepare directly. Grignard reagent on hydrolysis reaction. Grignard reagent with hydrolysis means reaction with water. So water will split into H plus OH minus. Let us write MgI OH will go. We can add hydrogen in the CH3. So it becoming CH4 methane. We have prepared alkane. Another compound with methyl alcohol. Take ethyl alcohol. So MgI will go with C2H5O. We can add this hydrogen in the CH3. So again we will prepare one of the alkane, methane with MgIOC2H5. So next we have given with haloarenes. Arenes means benzene ring. So halogen is directly attached in the benzene ring. We can say haloarenes. We can represent the benzene ring with halogen. They are called haloarenes. Arenes means benzene. So halogen atom directly attached in the benzene ring, only called haloarenes. So we can give the name for haloarenes. If there is only one substitution, we can say halo followed by benzene name. In case two or more substitution comes means we have to give numbers like 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Or we can say ortho, para, meta. Respectively, we can give the numbers. If more than one halogen or dissimilar halogen compounds are present in the benzene ring, for example, fluorine, bromine, chlorine, like different types of halogen present means we have to follow the alphabetic order. Let us give some name for halogen compound. So the first one, dichlorobenzene. The benzene 2Cl group is present. We can say dichlorobenzene. We should give the number 1, 2 dichlorobenzene. The next compound with meta substitution. 1 bromine, another bromine in the meta position. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 3 dibromobenzene. In case 3 substitution means how do you give the name? All the alternative positions we have Br. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 5. Dibromobenzene. Let us write one example with different halogen compound. So we have fluorine, iodine, bromine. So how do you give names? According to alphabetic order, we have to give the number. So bromo, B, F, and then I. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how will you give the name? 1-bromo, 4-fluoro, 2-iodobenzene. See here, we can give the name like this, but where we have the more number of substitution, in that manner we have to give number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should not give this direction, because this direction only have least number for substitution, but giving name based on alphabetic order. So 1-bromo, B2F, 4-fluoro, then 2-iodobenzene. So we have to give the name based on alphabetic order, but number we should give to least number for the maximum substitution. Remaining we will see in the next video. Thank you.